And welcome back to the movie Rubric. I'm Timothy McDaniel.
Cole, right?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Just kidding. Jonah.
Was that a Markiplier impression?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Oh, I guess you know what? I don't actually watch Markiplier that much.
That's his intro.
In the movie, he was like,
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Or play Baldi's Basics.
I play Baldi's Basics.
do I need to watch more Markiplier? Or is it okay that I kind of missed him?
Well,
He's kind of funny.
I like him.
Seems like a chill
I watched
dude.
him when in like 2015 when he was blown up, and I was in junior high. He's funny. He's a wholesome man.
He seems wholesome. And with that in mind, hey, if you haven't figured out, we're going to be talking about, I'm looking at my thing here, I almost said Bone Temple. No, we're talking about Iron Lung. Markiplier's, to my knowledge, self-funded, self-written, self-produced, like just kind of everything.
Mm-hmm.
To the best of my knowledge, he kind of did it all. It says directed by, he's Mark Fishman. And then it says David Szymanski helped write it, but I think that was the writer of Iron Lung. I think that's the guy who made the game. Yeah. And then it has really only like 4 people in the movie. You know what I mean? Like
Troy Baker was in it.
Yeah, it's funny because there's a lot more people on the IMDb than I remember being in the movie.
I didn't see him in the credits. Was the dude narrator at the beginning, was that Optimus Prime?
I thought
Peter Cullen, whatever it was.
I thought that was Markiplier.
No, the very beginning when the planet shows
you
up,
were in
like,
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're in the bathroom. Yeah. It opens on a planet, and this guy comes on. He's like, the ocean of blood, and it sounds just like Optimus Prime.
Ocean of blood.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little annoyed about that.
Optimus Prime?
Related to the movie, yes, Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
No. Normally, when the first AMC trailer starts, you have like 5 minutes to use the bathroom. Because there's the welcome to AMC. The exit signs are to your right. Don't poop your pants. Put your phone on silent.
Yep, buy A-list, please buy A-list, please buy A-list.
And then there's the A-list one where it's like, and A-list members get even more. And then there's the Coca-Cola one.
Right.
And then the Nicole Kidman one.
Here's the thing. I'm convinced they did this to you. You were like, I got time. Like, kind of like, you guys have too many ads. And they're like, you know what? We don't have too many ads. You're missing part of the movie.
We have just the right amount of ads, actually.
Also, this movie starts fast. There was no like, this pictures presents, this presents.
No,
it was only just like, planet of blood, we're going in now.
I kind of had to pee, and I knew I had a lot to drink that day, so I was like, I'm going to wait till the AMC stuff starts, and I'll have plenty of time. And I left, I peed, I washed my hands. Couldn't have gone more than 2 minutes. 3 minutes tops. And I came back and the movie had started. I'm like, what?
You just missed the opening.
You missed like 2 minutes, but the intro was fast. It was literally like a minute intro of Optimus Prime talking.
No easing into it.
Yeah, it was literally like you missed a lot and nothing at the same time.
Valid.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look here. So going over this, Mark played Simon.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline Kaplan played Ava. I think that was the lady wiping blood off the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Troy Baker was David.
I like Troy Baker.
Yeah, I love Troy Baker. Elise Lovelock was SM8 Research. She was a voice.
The haunted lady.
I assume. Trying not to give spoilers here.
Sorry, I forgot I said that.
I love some of these here. There's another research assistant voice. Mick Lauer, the guy. Hold up. I have to open this in a new tab because it's cut off. Mick Lauer is listed as the guy who told you to cross the wires.
Yeah, he was. There was a voice recording of that guy, wasn't there?
Yeah,
unnamed guy.
The father, an Eden soldier, young Simon, children of Eden, children of Eden, children of Eden, children of Eden, children of Eden. A familiar voice. Who do you think played a familiar voice? It's someone moderately famous within the YouTube gaming culture. It's a girl. She's in the YouTube gaming culture.
That's Sniper Wolf.
I has Cupquake.
I don't know who that is. No.
That was like a Markiplier.
It's Alana Pierce. I don't know if you know who that is or not.
No.
She's like
Justine.
She's like a game journalist.
Okay.
And then Sean McLaughlin was Jack. And
Sounds
then
familiar. Sean McLaughlin.
Toe Ship Pilot was Daniel. Yeah, there's a lot of nothing burger of characters in this movie.
Those Children of Eden were literally 5 seconds.
Yeah. Less than that.
Yeah.
Literally
Spoilers.
Less than that.
Children of Eden are not, if you're anticipating them.
Hey, let's just get this out of the way. This is a hard movie to talk about without spoiling anything because
movies, what the heck?
Not a lot happens.
But also a lot happens.
But then also not a lot.
But also not a lot happens. I don't really know what happens in this movie.
I want to give this movie some credit. This was, to my knowledge, supposed to be a straight to YouTube movie. It was written and produced and paid for all by Markiplier. I did a quick Google here before we sat down. He spent approximately $3 million of what I believe to be his own money for the most part. It's grossed over $30 million so far, which is awesome.
We had been packed out theaters,
but like
our
it wasn't.
theater was pretty full.
It was for the. It was as full realistically as the theater's going to get. No one's going to sit in the front row
on a Saturday afternoon.
No one was in the handicap chairs. Other than that, it was full.
It was full. Yeah,
but like it wasn't even supposed to come to theaters. People had to write in to movie theaters to get them to show this movie, which means
awesome.
that enough people in our Southern Illinois area wrote into AMC to ask them to put this movie in theaters. I know that Tila was one of them. My sister-in-law.
Yeah,
we were talking about.
She wrote in.
I'm pretty. There was like a thing you could fill out.
Okay.
So the fact that this got a theatrical release is really cool in and of itself. But I also feel like, and I'm going to try not to offend anybody with this, I feel like the story of how this movie got made is causing people to inflate its quality.
I think for what the movie is, I mean, I think it's impressive. By no means. I mean, someone who never made a movie before, doing everything most things by himself. It's I mean, it's extremely impressive. I mean, honestly, from a production and story standpoint, it is very impressive. So
like, they did. Mark did a phenomenal job. Markiplier, I doubt you listen to our podcast, but if you ever do, take everything we say with a grain of salt. I think you did a phenomenal job. We're just going to judge your movie.
Please shout us out
as objectively as possible.
Or we'll have internet beef with Markiplier.
I refuse to listen. There's people I would beef with. I'm not going to beef with Markiplier. I don't watch enough of him, but he seems chill.
His fans will kill us, and I'm not even exaggerating that. I think they would dox us and kill
very
us.
loyal fan base.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's not get murdered.
And also, he's a nice guy.
By Marky Mark fans.
He's a nice guy. He is pretty much the reason we got a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. If he hadn't made that Let's Play video, most people wouldn't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but that's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Every week, really Cole's
quiet.
like.
I need like something to fidget with.
Let me get you one of those Neatos.
I need one.
I'll put my feet under the table. You can play with my feet.
I will.
Okay. Every week, Cole's like, you know what? Allow me to fidget with the microphone stand.
Random question.
Yeah.
Is that Starburst good? He has Cole has a Starburst sparkling drink.
Sparkling ice Starburst? Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, sounds good.
The strawberry flavor is the best one, though.
Oh, okay. Is it like water? Like
it's
flavored
like,
strawberry
Have
water?
you ever had these before?
Like,
It's like a sparkling water, but it has a little bit more flavor in it.
Okay.
But
That sounds better than normal sparkling water.
It's only like 5 calories, so it's like
I need
healthy.
to try that. I've tried sparkling water. The last one I tried, it was...
0 sugar, Jonah.
Ooh. I tried... What was it? Cola Liquid Death, and that made me want to die.
Yeah,
that was bad.
I don't really like Liquid Death.
Yeah.
I
like
thought
the water, but
yeah, I like Liquid Death water. I tried the cola, and it was okay.
It tasted like the carbonation was out at the soda machine at Arby's.
It tasted like bad sparkling water.
Yes,
yeah,
but I need to try good ones because
if
people
you
like
get
them.
regular one, like the regular flavors, black raspberry, best one.
Black raspberry sparkling.
If you're listening, Starburst, we would like sponsored
or sparkling ice,
or sparkling ice, or both.
Sparkling ice, yeah. I don't know what about that just reminded me, but I think I shared this with you guys. Some students officially found our podcast. So
yes,
if you were the student in question, congrats. The lengths that these two boys went through to find it was hilarious. I feel like it's worth telling the story on the podcast. They've been looking for my podcast for forever, and then they got this like third kid involved. And this third kid has some website that can link all your socials and like background stuff together.
I don't know why I like that.
It was kind of crazy. Well, he found it in like nothing flat. And then I had given them some clues that were like 99% true. And then they pulled it up and they're like, is this your podcast? And I started goofing. I was like, no, I'd never have a podcast where the logo's unsymmetrical, was like my first response. And then they're like, yeah, that is like a weird thing. And then they're like, dude, this guy named Timothy McDaniel sounds just like you. And I played it off. I was like, I put it on. I was like, whoa, dude. And then I think one of the kids was not buying it. One of the kids for sure was like, dude, that's crazy. This guy's like your doppelganger. He's like
exactly
your evil
like
clone.
you. Yeah.
And then one of them goes like 30 minutes later, they should be working on schoolwork. I don't know how he did it. Like he should be working on schoolwork. 30 minutes later, he goes, hey, you have a guy named Cole Wright on your podcast. And like years ago, you did this live stream of a video game with a guy named Cole Wright. I don't buy it. This is you. And I just stood there and I was like, shut up.
Shut up, man. You got me.
Keep it down. Well, then those three kids were like, dude, on my honor, Mr. McDaniel, they kept saying, we're going to gatekeep this. We're going to gatekeep this. I'm not telling anyone. Walked into the classroom this morning and one of my like freshman band kids comes up. They're like, so-and-so showed me your podcast. And I was like,
liars. Liars.
On a drop kick. So, hey.
What we need to do is make a new podcast.
If you're listening to this.
The Rubric.
The Rubric.
You little red-haired freak.
Dang. Off school grounds, you can say it.
Yeah, I can say whatever I want. It's like, how dare you? So,
dang, what a snitch.
What a snitch. Unrelated to that was the only unrelated story I had. I don't know what made me think about that. Something about you saying unrelated and the Starburst flavor got me there.
Maybe they like Starburst.
Maybe that's it.
But yeah, if you're listening to this, stay in school, kids.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
We're gonna be clean this episode.
Or you'll end up making a movie.
Cole
podcast.
can't make any racial remarks.
I'm not gonna. I don't know why.
Speaking of racial remarks, what did you guys think of the Super Bowl yesterday?
I actually watched the.
I watched clips of the Bad Bunny one.
I thought it was pretty good.
I ended up watching it later because the place I was at turned it off.
I was more curious about like what the heck's this turning point one gonna be.
I was curious.
For the record, I think there's nothing wrong with tuning into both. You know what I mean? I don't want to get political.
I kind of know, like where the Bad Bunny one's gonna go.
It's like, yeah, you have no idea where this one's gonna go.
I have no idea what this other one's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought the Bad Bunny one was not where I thought it was going to go in a very cool way. It had
moving plants.
It was like took place in a field. They were climbing power lines. They salsa danced with Lady Gaga.
That Die With a Smile, like
that was awesome.
Flamenco. I don't know if that's flamenco, but that
whatever it was,
whatever it was, that was cool.
That was awesome.
That was good.
It was super cool.
That's a good song.
My only complaint, truly only complaint about it, maybe two. There's a little bit too much twerking at the camera at the beginning.
Well, that's every Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was better than most years. My only other authentic non-booty complaint is that
he didn't speak any English.
No, I could care less about that.
I'm joking.
I feel like recent Super Bowls.
Yeah,
we knew it. He sang to the camera almost the entire time. There was a couple times he sang to the audience, and I don't like this modern trend of Super Bowl halftime shows being better for the viewer at home to watch than it is for the people at the Super Bowl.
It is. I watched a video of someone on the ground recording it, and it was cool. It was still cool. Not nearly as cool when the camera is on top of the truck. It's going wow, wow, wow. Like that was way more exciting.
Yeah. Like half the time he was walking through those it looked like, I don't know if it wasn't corn. Whatever it was,
maize,
wheat, rice, whatever it was.
The same thing. I said the same thing.
He was walking through those, and there's no way the people at the Super Bowl who paid tens of thousands of dollars to be there could see him.
It was a maze. It was was like you could not see him.
You would just be sitting there looking at a field.
Yeah, it just
or Jumbotron.
Just do a live performance.
Just do a live performance. Yeah.
But then again, Maroon 5 did that. I was like, this is boring.
Well, Green Day did the pre-show, and it was great.
Oh, it was? I didn't see that either.
There was a really funny moment in the Green Day one where one of the professional cameras was zooming in on, what's the singer's name?
Billy Joel Armstrong.
Billy Joel. It was zooming in on him.
Billy Joel was there?
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Okay. Yeah.
I said Joel, my bad. It was zooming in on him, and he was going, "Do you want to be in a Met?" And some guy took his personal camera on a tripod and telescoped it up, and it landed perfectly in front of Billy Joe's face so that the professional camera couldn't get the shot. And I was like, I would be so livid if I was a cameraman working.
Move!
And I'm operating and directing millions of dollars of professional equipment, and then some person in the audience was like, let me put my camera up, and telescoped it 5 feet above their head so it was level with him.
And the producer is in your ear and the headphones going, what are you doing? Get that out of the shot now. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they switch switch to C,
switch it. Yeah.
But it was just, I would have been so livid. I was livid at home watching it. I was like, why?
But no, that's just do that.
Yeah.
That was more entertaining than either of the two halftime shows.
Yeah.
I think
the viewer at home was fun.
The best recent-ish halftime show
Kendrick.
was Kendrick's was good.
Kendrick was funny for the memes.
I think his was still a little too much to the camera. It was better.
Well, he was talking to Drake.
Talking to Drake.
Oh,
hey Drake.
That was funny. I think the best one in recent memory was the Eminem Snoop Dogg Dre.
Yeah, that one was cool. I liked a lot of them. I liked the Weekends. I think my favorite one, if we're talking more broadly recent, I think this was 2015. The Coldplay, Bruno Mars, Beyonce.
Yeah,
that was good.
That's a crazy lineup.
That was good.
Yeah, that was
Red Hot Chili Peppers were involved, I think.
Yeah,
in that one
with Bruno Mars at one point he was.
Oh,
they were.
The Weeknd was the first one I remember. They may have done it well before this, but it was the first one I remember them doing the to the camera thing because he went into the little mirror maze.
Yeah,
so
I think that might have been pre-recorded.
A third of the recording, you can't see The Weeknd if you paid money to go to the Super Bowl unless you have a good eye on the Jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
But I don't.
That was a good meme though, where he's going.
I don't want to crane my neck to turn and look at a Jumbotron depending on where I'm sitting. I just want to, jeez.
Sorry.
Yeah. That was my only mild complaint. I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
Say, yeah, at least the Turning Point one, it's just a concert. It's just like it's playing.
It was a pre-recorded concert.
Well, here's the thing.
Had to have been pre-recorded.
Well, here's the thing. People were in the building though. They were watching it.
At some point there was a live concert.
That's more inclined like just do that, but just on the field.
Just do that on a. Yes, I agree.
Just do live music. I don't give a crap about the over the top production.
I won't get into. We don't want to get into politics, but was annoyed at if it was a pre-recorded concert, which it really seems like it was, because at one point someone would finish. The lights would go out for 2 seconds, and then like a completely new band would be on the stage.
Unless they had the stage set up where
like a dog bone, kind of. But it didn't look like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they had the whole setup there.
Additionally, the lip syncing.
Well, yeah, Kid Rock was bad.
Kid Rock was bad.
There's a lot of them that were bad. But here's the thing: there would be some shots where he would have the mic lined up, and then others where it wasn't. So I wonder if it was just really bad editing.
Could be.
But if
it looked rough on the first Kid Rock one,
it looked really rough.
The rest wasn't too bad. As bad as that one.
If there's lip syncing on the other ones,
it wasn't as noticeable.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad.
Who was the girl that sang?
Gabby Barrett.
That was it. At one point, she was standing there, and there was like a light show thing going on, and I texted Cole, lasers don't move slow through the air. And some of them were like crashing into her, and it just makes me wonder if they put like a laser filter on in post.
I don't know.
Because
the little twirly laser, that was pretty cool.
That I can see you kind of making, because if you have mist and some things coming at it from different angles, that one's doable.
Yeah, it looked cool.
The cone, that one's doable. But the ones where the lasers move slow from the walls till they hit the stage, I don't know how you do that.
My thing is, can we like one time, like sometime soon here, do like a rock band as the halftime show?
That'd be
not a stupid pop artist, not a dumb country band.
Yeah,
Metallica would be really lit.
I'm saying
that'd be really lit.
Football is supposed to be a testosterone heavy sport, and we have all this wimpy sounding music that's out here.
I got two things. One, the bigger reason, I think NFL wants to expand, and they're always trying to hit wider audiences. They're actually
Bad Bunny's really going to do it.
Really, he probably did.
He's
actually.
popular on
here's the
Spotify.
thing: like NFL is popular in like Mexico, Spain, Madrid, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So having a Hispanic Super Bowl halftime show is going to put you on a trillion more TVs than you probably normally would have been. The NFL is really not that watched in the grand scheme of things. Like the FIFA Cup has like 9 times the numbers.
Yeah, it's an American thing.
But like here,
the Game Awards has more views than the Super Bowl.
I think a lot of people also don't like the NFL right now.
Oh yeah,
But I think the NFL wants to expand its viewership, so they're going to they picked Bad Bunny partially because he is duolingual and partially because he was like one of the most streamed artists in the world. So like if you want to get eyes on your football show for people who maybe wouldn't normally watch football, there it is. There's your guy. Number two, I don't think people realize this. You don't get paid to play at the Super Bowl.
That's what I think their biggest problem is.
You pay money.
You pay them.
You pay them to perform at the Super Bowl to boost your streaming numbers and sales.
I'm just saying Metallica's been asking for a decade now, and they're like, nah.
They just got to pay enough money.
I think that'd be a good one. I think Kickstarter campaign. Metallica at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They've been begging for it.
I don't know. Like that's crazy to me that you pay money to perform at the Super Bowl.
We could do 1st of October.
Yeah,
that would be really good.
Yeah.
I would love that. Dream Theater. No one would like that but me, but I'd be there for it.
No, it could be cool.
Get the Corey Wong halftime show.
Oh, that'd be good.
I love that.
He's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel Wednesday.
He is.
Good for him.
Yeah,
they've been on shows a couple times. Wolfpack was on Colbert, I think.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to watch Jimmy Kimmel Wednesday because I would like to check it out.
I don't even Peacock.
Who knows?
I don't know what channel
Kimmel's
that is.
on. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Iron Lung. I feel okay. Here, spoilers. Oh wait, we got to review. Spin the wheel. This is a movie.
And thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have my thing in front of me. I'm gonna give it no thumbs either way. I hate that
sideways thumb.
One sideways thumb. That might be the first movie I've done this on.
Are we doing awards?
Yeah, we got to do awards too. Thank you, Cole. I didn't. I'm underprepared today.
Anything.
Underprepared. Gosh,
don't you have the thing in front of you?
I did, and then I Googled the cast. It's not in front of me anymore. Let me get that back up here. We're all over the place today, guys. I had a long day at school today. Kids were sharing my podcast like a bunch of little punks. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it no thumbs either way because I think it was a really cool thing that a YouTuber made a movie. But unless you just really like Markiplier, I'd say stay home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 1 thumb down.
Oh, down.
Okay.
I didn't like this movie.
Okay.
I think it was being artsy, just trying to be artsy.
Okay.
And Markiplier's kind of, I get it. It's his passion project here.
I feel like he could have gone more artsy.
I feel like it wanted to be the Lighthouse, but it didn't commit to it.
See, I never got Lighthouse vibes from this.
I'm not saying exactly like the Lighthouse. I'm saying like in the scheme of like it's
what is going on.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
You're kind of just scratching your head at it.
Yeah.
You need a rewatch to probably catch on what the heck's even going on.
I think it was trying to be a straightforward story.
I
think
the story
was just good. That's the difference.
I think it wasn't. The vibe I got it was trying to be like vague. Like I don't know you don't know exactly what's happening. Kind of like learning about lore. You don't know all the details.
We'll get to that when we get to this.
Yeah.
I would say,
what are you?
I would say your thumb depends.
How big are your thumbs?
How big your thumbs? If you want to support like a smaller project, or you like Markiplier, or you just like indie horror weird movies, I think this could be up your alley. If you are just an average viewer, you don't know anything about Markiplier, you just want a horror outing, no, this probably isn't your thing.
Say horror outing? Horror.
If you want to go to a horror outing,
okay,
then you go to the strip club. But if you want a horror outing,
yeah,
if you aren't really invested in this little subculture of the internet or the game, and you're not into these kinds of vague horror, artsy-ish movies, I would say you could probably maybe check it on streaming if you want, but it's probably not going to be your thing.
All right,
this movie will not be for a lot of people.
Okay. Awards here. The new thing we're doing here. I'm going to give it, and I'm actually basing this off of a Super Bowl ad I saw yesterday.
Okay.
Meh. The Meh award. It was meh.
I didn't see that. What was that?
It was one of the Kelseys. He's like, imagine going to a restaurant where the food was meh, and then it had Gordon Ramsay being like, this is the menu. And then it's like, imagine like ice skater. And it was just like, it was a bunch of things like, imagine if these were mediocre.
Oh, yeah.
It was an okay ad.
My favorite one, I missed it. I don't remember seeing this one. Did you see the Instacart ad?
I don't think so.
You'll like it. It was Benson Boone and Ben Stiller. It was for Instacart. And they're in this like 80s, like it looks like an 80s like recording of like a concert performance. And they're singing about on this big set about like you can get your groceries just how you like. Anyways, Benson Boone does a flip.
Okay.
And then Ben Stiller gets really jealous. And then I watched the extended cut, so it was like 2-3 minutes long. Super Bowl one was shorter, but yeah, he tries to do a flip and he fails. And he's like, "Oh, you okay, man?" And then he tries to do it again and he fails. And he's like, "No, I can do a flip. I can do a big flip." And then he climbs really high up and he goes, "You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it." And they all stop playing the music. He goes, and he does the flip. Anyways, it's like a stunt double. He falls and he crashes on the drum set from like a story up. And he goes, "No."
I didn't see that.
It was funny. Yeah.
My favorite one was the Dunkin' Donuts
90s
Goodwill's Hunting one.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
And my all-time favorite was the Pepsi ad.
I love the Pepsi one.
They had the Coca-Cola bears drinking Pepsi and then
crisis.
getting caught at the Coldplay concert drinking Pepsi. Oh my gosh, that was peak internet meme culture.
Great.
That was so good.
I liked the State Farm one wasn't bad either.
That one was good.
One with,
John Bon Jovi. I watched it on YouTube afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just imagine being the couple that got caught at the Coldplay concert? Your lives are already ruined.
And now
you're just trying to enjoy a Sunday. You're just trying to watch the Super Bowl. You're just trying to hang out with whoever will still talk to you. And maybe you're with your kids. You're trying to rebuild relationships with your family.
And then the bear is you.
You're like, guys, we're just going to put this behind us and be normal people now. And then you look, and now the polar bears are getting caught drinking Pepsi, and it's you on the Super Bowl.
That is hilarious.
When we went and saw the Savannah Bananas last summer, it was like we saw that like literally 2 days after the Coldplay stuff went down, and they built it into their show already.
Oh, that is awesome. They're cool. I like the Savannah Bananas.
Dude, it's just like,
I'm like, man, they were quick on that turnaround.
Yeah.
I feel like I just want to disintegrate and not be part of Earth anymore.
I would change my name.
Hey,
don't cheat.
That's
cheat.
funny. All right, cool. I'm the Met Award. Cole, what are you giving this? What accolades are you giving this movie?
I'm going to give this one most likely to give you Thalassophobia.
Okay.
You know what Thalassophobia is?
Yeah, the fear of deep ocean water. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
What is going on award?
What is going on award?
Yeah, at about the halfway point.
My second one was going to be oiled up streamer award.
He's oiled up.
He was oiled up.
He's a hot guy. I can't lie.
Yeah, my sister-in-law
put him on the next tier list.
Thanked me after the movie. She was like,
YouTubers next year.
Yes.
Oh, we should.
That'd be a good one.
Afterwards, she's like, "Thank you for taking me to see Markiplier oiled up." I'm like, "Why'd you say it like that?"
He was oiled up on a Thursday afternoon.
Okay, Cole, spin that wheel.
Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me.
I hope it's you. It's probably going to be me again because luck.
I think I've gotten it. Yeah, I gotten lucky.
Is it you?
It's me.
All right, Cole, you get to explain the super easy to understand
gosh.
and follow story.
I'm cooked. I'm
of
cooked.
the Iron
I should have
Lung.
rigged it for Jonah.
Oh, man. Do you want me to take this one?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah. Go
We
ahead,
have to follow the wheel.
Yeah.
It
Follow
is
the
our
wheel. The
God.
wheel decided it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, so we got Markiplier. His name is Simon, but we don't know that yet. He's
Okay, very important.
Yeah.
it's not even crucial to the
Crucial
plot.
to the lore of this film. His
Yeah.
name is Simon.
First off, let's just before we get going here. Has anyone here played Iron Lung?
No.
I watched a YouTube video in my car afterwards.
After
I looked up like images, and I will say set design looked really good.
Yeah.
he crushed the set design considering what he was given with the normal game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
not
block.
it's not very detailed.
No. Yeah.
And it looked good.
Like the forward and backward is just like a button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it's like a triangle.
He
Awesome.
made
Two
the cool
triangles.
turning thing way cooler.
Oh yeah. He really, whoever designed his set, maybe it was him, really crushed the set design.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
it looks like the game, but like way better.
Yeah.
The Blood Ocean looks so bad too in the opening of the game. Tila showed me a
On the where it's like the white moon and then the
she showed me
PS1.
some clips of the beginning where they're like going into the Blood Ocean and it looks goofy, and I feel like immediately ruins any of the horror that the game should have
Yeah.
that this movie gave.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Markiplier is down there. He's they told him like, hey, just go down there. We're just gonna see what's down here. We insist that you are the first one. No sketchy things to be had. It's terrific. We love it. He's gonna yeah.
Quite frankly, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. You're gonna go down.
You've got more oxygen than anyone's ever had.
Anyone ever
Yes.
seen?
Even the sleepy fish down there.
That's really nice. We got to get a hold of that
Yeah.
fish. Yeah.
So he goes down there, sees he has like the little thing that scans. He sees something. It looks like a monster. I will say the monster looked good. Like
Monster looked
yeah.
great.
the image was creepy.
The monster looked really good except for one sequence.
Yeah.
But I agree, 90% of the time the monster
Like,
looked
I'm
really
like,
good.
it's getting the point across, and it benefits it. We don't see the monster. We just
Yeah.
get a loose image of what it looks like.
Yeah, and you know he's there.
Yeah, he's just lurking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Freaky. Yeah.
So he does that. They pull him up. Because he's flipping out. Then they're like, "Oh, hey, we're going to send you back down. You got to go get a sample for us." And he's like, "Listen, you just altered the deal." They literally did the Darth Vader, "I've altered the deal, Bray. I don't alter
Yeah.
it any further" meme.
I don't alter it any further. Yeah.
So then he kind of crashes out a little bit, and he flashes that light, but evidently that's radiation.
Yeah.
The camera. So poor F's in the chat for the mechanic there.
Yeah.
Poor
Sorry,
guy.
guys. Yeah.
Is
RIP.
that in the game? I meant to ask Tila. Where they flash the
mm.
mechanics with radiation.
I don't think you see the mechanics in the game.
I think he literally had to extend what was
You
given.
don't ever go up in the game?
I
don't
never
think
played
so.
the game, so I don't know.
I know. I saw the end. It looks like you die at the end of the game too. The fish eats you at the end of the game. So I don't know if you ever go back up.
Spoilers for
Spoilers.
Cole's spoilers.
Oh. Hey.
We're in spoiler territory, Jonah. You're fine. So we're
We
just
are?
messing with it. Yeah, Cole's
Oh
literally
yeah, you're doing
saying-
it right now.
I'm
He's
literally-
literally.
I don't know what I'm saying.
telling you the
He's
plot.
literally
He's
telling you the
describing
plot.
movie. I thought I messed up.
So we go. This is when we're gonna lose it now.
Spoilers. Yeah.
So we go down back into the red ocean. They're like, just ram it, get a little piece of bone. We have the skeleton may move. So then he tries to go get it, and then shenanigans ensue. He's scanning. He's trying to find the skeleton. Then he's like, something's looking at me down here. Crap hits the fan. It's like,
it just gets bananas. He gets sucked away, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
He gets lost. Then they can't connect with him. Then he's trying to just navigate himself. How terrifying that would be. You're in a submarine
Yeah.
in this ocean. You're not even sure.
And you can't see anything.
You can't see anything, and there's there's a big thing out there
Yeah.
waiting for you.
And you don't want to hit a wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Really
Terrifying.
got the vibes right
Yeah.
in that regard. Yeah, for sure.
So, but then he goes around enough, and then this is where it just goes off the flipping rails.
Holy frick.
This
Yeah.
is where he just starts looking around, and he gets a message about crossing the wires, and he does that, and he boots up a computer, but it's all the stuff from like a previous expedition, implying that he's not the first one.
Right.
So he's like, man, everyone's a bunch of liars around here because and we already knew that they're all a bunch of liars.
Yeah. Suspicious peoples.
He's a convict. We know that. He's trying to work for his freedom, and they just keep sending him down here.
Yeah.
So he's starting to lose it a little bit also. So he's taping up the button to make sure it doesn't turn off because he's
just wanting it to keep taking pictures.
Keep taking pictures, and also using it for light also because it's really dark in there.
Yeah.
He drinks all the water, and that was kind of fun. He's like, stupid.
Yeah.
Drank all the water.
He has to go under it at one point.
I know, but he was mad at himself.
He acknowledged he was stupid.
I would have drank all the water too.
I would have, but then he's like, I need this. Like, I just drank all of it.
Yeah.
When did he need water?
He needed it to try to activate the life preserver light.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
He tried to dump it out. There was nothing. Like, I drank all the water.
Yeah.
Not even a drop.
That. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I forgot how he gets it on. It gets done somehow.
Yeah, so then he crashes out because the tape won't stay up.
Real?
We think that there's like a little monster in there because like a shadow runs by that's like ripping up, but there isn't. I think it's just hallucinations. He's getting paranoid.
Yeah.
Because, it played off really well. Like, you don't know what is... This is where I will compare it to the Lighthouse. You don't know what's reality and what's not.
Yeah,
It's all like you're getting delusional.
Yeah.
I have a theory, but I'll go into that later.
Okay. Is it a game theory?
Technically, no.
Just
it's
a
about the
theory.
movie.
A film theory.
A film theory.
Yeah.
Second channel.
Okay. All right. So then where are we even at this? Ghost people.
Yeah, like the speaker starts talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we go through this whole big thing. It's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then we realize it's not even plugged in.
Yeah, and then crazier stuff happens.
And then
yeah.
he's like in a blood ocean with like Cthulhu sitting over there.
Yeah, well, like the submarine gets cut in half.
Yeah.
And then, he's in a blood ocean with a giant eyeball, and then he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. The picture of the giant eyeball.
That was cool.
That was good. Yeah. That happens in the game, I found out.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was legit from the game.
Yeah.
Then he's trying to go on a rescue mission because they're like, hey, if you can reconnect it with the people on the surface. It's like, hey, if you can find this, that'd be great. Just go to that wreck site where you found it the first time.
Yeah.
So then he tries to go on over there, and then he gets all the stuff, and then he gets eaten.
And then, well, he downloads the stuff to save the world. He puts it in a life preserver. So it implied he helps the world, but he dies.
Yeah, he put it in a life preserver, and it's sent to the surface.
Yeah, and then someone finds it.
Yeah.
And then also the lady comes down to get him, and she gets eaten by the monster.
And
then they haunt him.
She doesn't ever come down to get him. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it. You just got to get the life preserver out of there.
No, I think the monster eats her.
No, he eats.
I thought she said, I'm not coming to get you.
She eats the monster eats Markiplier.
At the end.
Well, I thought he also ate her because before that, she's like, please, please, please.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
And then on his picture, the monster has another ship on his photo.
That's what it was.
And then she screams, and then it's gone. Yeah.
I missed that. I thought whenever he got back from getting the black box, the lady was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to come get you.
No, she was panicking because like, hey, we got to go now. And he's like he's already had it with them. He's like,
yeah.
Like,
will I be free? Yeah.
Have had enough of your life.
Yeah. And then, so he's like, I'll be free. And she's like, you'll be free. I'll be there in 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes.
Then after that.
But then after that, he gets back and then she's changed her thing. She's like, hey.
No, because she's down there to get him and then the monster shows up.
I thought she was like, I'm not going to be able to save you. You have to save the black box. That's what's important.
The panic in her voice as she's getting crushed?
Let's find out.
I thought that was Was that her?
I believe that
so
was
then
her.
Who told him he had to save the black box? Was that still her?
That's still her because she can still communicate.
But she was getting crushed? I missed that.
She's like, hey, you got to go now. You just send it.
You know what? I believe you. Yeah. I missed that completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. According to Wikipedia.
Okay.
Simon reaches SM8, the ship, accesses the data, including audio logs confirming the blood ocean compromises blood. The submarine fills with more blood and fleshy matter. Simon learns Ava cannot rescue him. She apologizes and asks him to protect the SM8 data because it may save what is left of humanity. Simultaneously, the mysterious woman's voice tells Simon to destroy the data, the haunted lady.
The crushed voice was the ghost lady, or the recording.
No, then it says, shortly after, a creature destroys Ava's vessel. So she was down there with him, and the monster killed her.
Never mind.
Apparently. And then, then he dies.
Objection.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it, though. It was kind of confusing. There was like two lady voices, and then he's by there, and then the monster's coming after him.
You know what? Okay.
It got crazy.
Let's just dive in right there.
Yeah.
When the majority of your movie is being told via audio, the audio's got to be better.
I just hit my can off the mic.
No, you're fine.
Sorry.
But like when the majority of your movie is being told via an audio speaker, your audio's got to be better. I had Tenet syndrome with this movie. I couldn't understand
At the beginning, especially. Yeah.
Throughout the entire movie, I had a really hard time understanding what people were saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to have two female voices and it's only voices, you're never going to see them. You should have them be distinctly different, mix them differently, add an effect to one of their voices.
Well, one of them had a little bit like the distorted effect.
Have one of them do an
slightly low. They needed it more so.
Have one of them do an accent. I don't know. Like I just felt like I had no clue like who was talking when or where or how.
Yeah, Troy Baker, I really couldn't understand. I was like, Troy Baker, I don't know what you're saying, man.
Yeah, I couldn't understand a lot of
Lady
people.
wasn't as bad, but the Troy Baker I did not understand.
With that in mind, also, I'm just gonna get three largest gripes right out of the way. Audio was rough. I had a hard time understanding what was being said in a movie that is already hard to follow. Number 2, acting. Marky Mark, you're a YouTuber. You didn't do awful. You were channeling Keanu Reeves. Just get Keanu Reeves next time. He'll do it. I'm sure he will. He'll do it.
I would say he needs more money, but Keanu Reeves might just do it.
I feel like he'd just do it.
He'd probably just do it.
I feel like all of
my kids love your channel, Markiplier. I will be in your movie.
I feel like it was funny. Elena pointed out that she saw Markiplier crying to like the audience was clapping for him at the theater he was at, and he started like crying like pretty big because he was just overwhelmed. And she was like, "Why didn't he do that in the movie?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oof."
Well, crying on command's different.
I know,
Yeah,
I know. And then complaint number 3 is the plot in general is really hard to follow, and I kind of got in the nicest way possible Five Nights at Freddy vibes in that I don't know if David Szymanski knows exactly all the answers to his own plot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, it's weird thassophobia horror. You know what I mean?
My thing is, I feel like, which I don't know the game, not to like look into what the game is. It seems like they had like the core premise of what the game is, and they had to add stuff around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
they had to get to this point at some point, but like, how are we going to get there?
Tila made a comment that like the game doesn't answer a lot of its own plot threads that it dumps in, that David went back and did a lore update in the game to try to make some of it better. They literally are doing the Five Nights at Freddy's thing where it's like, here's a cool horror game. Oh, people really like this? Crap, they're asking questions. Okay, light.
Yeah.
My thing is like, don't just leave it vague.
I kind of like that they don't answer the questions in this movie. I kind of like that I don't know what was going on.
That is what I like about the Lighthouse.
Yeah, you don't really know what's happening.
There are some questions I would be fine being unanswered, such as what was real and what wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
Fine with that.
Yeah, let it. You decide what you think is going to be reality or not.
Let's talk about the light.
Yeah,
I'm very confused.
What?
That was when it goes off the rails.
So,
through the crack, and then he goes to Cthulhu World.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is implied pretty strongly that he goes into like a dream sequence when he's in the cave and he sees the crashed ship and the ghost voice guides him to the light. Mm-hmm. And then he wakes up.
There's also like a second silent rapture that happened.
Kind of, yeah.
In like the past it happened.
Yeah, I looked at the game video. They say that in like text at the beginning. I guess it was like
it just happened.
Was that
like,
every planet?
It was like people on spaceships, like all of a sudden they try to go back home and nobody's there. Like only the people in spaceships are left. Everyone that was on a planet is gone.
I thought the planets disappeared.
Oh, you're right. The planets are gone, and that's why they're on moons, because they're looking for resources. All of the habitable planets just
This one's
disappeared.
just a blood-filled moon.
It's an interesting premise. It's one of those things that like
sounds cool.
It sounds cool. There's no reason or logic for it. Is what it is. So humanity's trying to survive. So the light. Once again, he's in the dream sequence and he gets guided to the light by the ghost voice. And then later on, I think we kind of find out that I'm hitting it from 4 different angles right now because it doesn't make sense. The ghost voice led him to the light. But I thought the ghost voice was the monster. But the monster doesn't want him to find the light.
Right.
But then the monster, either one, was not the ghost voice.
Mm-hmm.
So then what was? Or I don't know. So the monster doesn't want him to find the light. Can we agree on that?
I don't know. I think my interpretation was that Big Eyeball and Monster were different. So maybe Big Eyeball is the light.
Mm-hmm. It's like
I don't know.
Like their god or something.
Yeah, like a different entity, like a spiritual entity. Because also, I'm pretty sure.
I think I agree they're different. Like,
and I could be wrong, but I thought like at the end, this movie's trippy. at the end, I thought when Ava gets eaten, I'm pretty sure she becomes a ghost voice with Ghost Lady. I think both of them are talking after she dies, and now Ava's ghostly, so maybe it's like an afterlife thing, and that Ghost Lady was actually the lady from the old sub. Mm-hmm. I don't even know, bro.
I don't know either. Yeah. What I gathered was, okay, the monster doesn't want humanity to find the light for some reason. Mm-hmm. Like, it's anti-humanity finding light. But yet, I think it's then later implied that the monster is the one who taught him how to, like, put the little symbol on the panel so he could cross the wires and turn on the computer. And then the monster's blood in him is also what gave him the, like, delusional visions that let him even find the coordinates for the light.
I don't know. That's at that point. That's just like WTF.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've tried
just a theory.
I've tried several times to make it make sense, and after this episode, I'll go look up here's what actually happened. I didn't want to do that for the episode, because that'd be boring to just be like, here's what happened.
I figured it out, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm a
genius.
I watched a Matt Pat video. Don't know if you've heard of him.
A Matty Patty.
A little known YouTuber, a little underground by the name of Matthew Patterson.
Yes. Unfortunately, he's retired.
Matthew Patthew?
Yeah. Matthew Patthew, if I may. Pastor Math Path.
He's like into politics now.
Yeah.
Is he?
Well, kind of. He's like starting, what was it, like some legislation about internet creation or something.
Yeah, helping something to protect kids.
Yeah.
I love that, actually. He's so good at breaking down information and presenting it, and a very creative dude.
He was at the House of Representatives and everything.
Good for him. That's really cool.
That's just a theory. That's Senate theory.
That's just a bill.
I would love
a legal bill.
I would love the Matt Pat Donald Trump crossover.
Imagine Matt Pat as president in a few years. Hello, America. Welcome to the State of the Union. I'm Matthew Patrick. Yeah.
Matt Pat, I've seen your theories. I don't think they're really good.
I don't think Mangle did the bite of 87. I don't think he did it. That just doesn't make sense.
What if Matt Pat does become president and then he turns around at one point and is like, I'd like to introduce my head of military, and Freddy Fazbear walks in.
We'll be deploying Freddy to Iran.
He needs the oil to keep going. He will get it.
He will get it.
Start fearing now, Iran.
His press secretary is Chica.
Yeah. We will stuff ISIS in the animatronic suits.
And the head of
Matthew Lillard is the head of my CIA. not the guy from actual Matthew Lillard is the head of CIA.
It's just him.
We got the head of education is Baldy from Baldy's Basics.
Baldy's Basics, not even my game, but I don't know why he's Trump now.
Head of R&D, Vsauce.
Yes. And of
Voice
course,
Critical, you want a job too? Why the heck not?
What would Voice Critical's job be? I feel like it'd be... I would love to see Voice Critical, in charge of, interrogating criminals.
Yeah, so basically we're going to put this rag on your head and pour water on your face.
You know how he occasionally does this, jump scares at the camera and goes... And jumps at the camera and just be him doing are you scared? Are you scared?
I bet
you want to tell us where the bombs are at, huh? Bet you do. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, so basically we're gonna rip your fingers off if you don't tell us where your friends are.
It's about to get hotter than
about to get crazier than my ball sack up in here.
That would actually be so fun.
That'd be good.
We should make this YouTube video where we dress as all these people.
That'd be good.
I feel like Jonah's better at impressions than all of us, so it just has to be.
He's gonna just has to be
Jonah.
It's gonna be schizophrenically
doing
talking.
all of it. Man,
there's something I can't do.
So plot. Where were we? Movie Iron Lung. I had no clue what was going on.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about Iron Lung. This is a hard movie to talk about because
it's so confusing.
Yeah. It's so confusing, and I appreciate the tension building, but you could have cut 30 minutes from this movie and it would have been perfectly fine.
The first part where he's first going down there, it's boring. Second part, until it gets to the very end.
When he gets lost.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
and then when he starts hallucinating to the end, it's I don't have a clue what's going on. Now.
I'm entertained. Yeah, but I don't know what's happening.
I'm just sitting there in disbelief. What am I looking at?
Yeah,
what is going on?
There was a couple times in this film where I yawned. I could feel myself checking out. I was like, "Oh, I
was more just trying to understand, especially at the end when freaking the walls start growing vines and he has to rip his arm off and he's drowning in blood. I'm like, what the frick?
Yeah, that was cool. That was probably the coolest part of the film.
Yeah, that was nutty.
Him swimming through the blood and stuff.
Yeah, and then what's interesting, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but the weird man that he sees in his cockpit looks like him at the end.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Oh, that
I
was
don't know
going to
if
be
that's what it
my one theory was the blood maybe making little blood monsters on the ship? So he wasn't, maybe he wasn't hallucinating those people.
It could, but like, where are they hiding?
The
I don't
blood
even
that
know.
just
Yeah, I mean,
like just
I guess.
disappear into the walls.
Also, what's interesting is that I think you say at one point they find out from the black box of the other ship that the ocean is people's blood. How does that work? Like, where did that? So, is the implication that the Rapture people ended up in
There?
this? Are they the blood ocean?
That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it makes you theorize.
Because it implies that like it's not always been there.
Yeah,
The blood's not always been there.
yeah, exactly. Because they say it's people blood. Like it's blood. It's not just red water.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's like legit blood.
yeah.
How much can't you filter blood for water and stuff?
Mm.
What do you mean?
Surely you could filter nutrients and water out of blood,
Oh, probably.
I don't know.
right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like blood's
I think it's better just to send the dang welded in
a lot of water
submarine down there.
Say-
Yeah.
You're wanting resources. Oh, other thing.
This is like the Ocean Gate movie.
If you're gonna have a beach,
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Yo.
that was real. I
Yeah.
actually know I had the thought of Ocean Gate during that because at one point when the ship broke, I was like, wouldn't it implode? I guess it depends on how deep he was.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
it's implied that he's so deep that like
It's starting to have a lot of wear and tear on
the
ship.
thing can't
Yeah.
handle it. So my understanding is like the tiniest little crack would cause the entire thing to just crumple up.
I forgot how it works. I
I don't know how science works.
don't know how science works. I think like if the front of the window cracks, it's fine. The window I think would have been fine if it doesn't go all the way through. But I think when you're right, when the holes start breaking on the sides, I think he should have died.
I think like
Technically,
Pressure should take over.
my understanding is
Yeah.
there's so much pressure, like all of the air gets squeezed out like a toothpaste tube, like instantaneously, just about,
Yeah.
and it just gets crumpled into like a little cube.
Apparently, not a bad way to go out because it's so fast. It's like a fraction of a millisecond.
Instantaneous,
You
yeah.
literally wouldn't even know.
They've talked about that with the Ocean Gate people.
Yeah,
like
so they would have never known.
they don't know what happened.
They
They
suffer.
were there,
like, boop.
and then the next moment they weren't.
Yeah.
Like,
Like what? It was something insane. It was like a fraction of a millisecond, like
It's
an unfathomable speed.
yes.
Yeah,
Um,
which is scary, but you don't even know what happened.
I guess if I'm gonna have to choose a way to go, I mean,
Yeah,
better than
it's
some-
better than it like
better. Go ahead.
like exploding, but like you still live and you're like underwater. You don't know
complete darkness.
Yeah, you can't see where you're at.
Well, I was
Yeah.
getting ready to say, for me, my top scariest
Oh,
death
I hate it.
is
I
the
hate it.
people
Yeah.
who were working on that like oil pipeline.
Nope.
It may have been. I'm not going to say an oil name because I might be wrong because they're whoever it actually was really evil. There were
BP?
people working. I feel like it was BP, but I
I'm pretty
can't.
sure
I
it's BP.
can't
The
remember.
big one was BP.
They got sucked into because someone.
Oh,
up,
not them.
someone
sorry.
up top did something they weren't supposed to do, and these like
I know
5
what
guys get sucked into the pipe. They have breathers on, and then I guess there was a little bit of air down at the bottom of the pipe. And one of the guys was able to get enough oxygen to climb up like the 1.5 miles or whatever it was of pipe
Yes.
back up to the thing.
Barely made it.
And he was like, "We're alive down there." He got back up. He's like, "You have to go rescue them." And the oil company was like, "We can't."
Yeah, left them there to die.
And I guess you could hear them knocking for like a day and a half afterwards.
oh my,
just
dude, that freaks
Imagine
me out so bad.
slowly suffocating at the bottom of the ocean floor in pitch blackness, and you're like really crammed and oh yeah, that to me is
That's evil.
that is the worst way to die. Probably.
And like it was so evil. Like they didn't save him.
yeah,
Yeah.
that and have you ever watched Internet Historian before? He has a video called The Hole, which talks about a guy who was a cave
Oh,
crawler.
I hate that. I hate that.
That was one of my
The,
favorite.
the Nutty
videos.
Putty Cave, that one.
Nutty Putty.
There's a cave called the Nutty Putty Cave, and this guy fell in, and it was like the way he fell into this cave diver, they just couldn't get him out.
I don't think
Yeah.
it was called the Nutty Putty, but basically the cave like partially collapsed, and then this guy for days was like face up looking up a cavern, and just eventually his brother came and found him, and then it became this big like several week ordeal as they tried to rescue this guy as he just like slowly withered away down at the bottom of the cave. They'd like bring him coffee and food and stuff like that, trying to keep him alive as they dug him out. But then so many people came to, I don't want to spoil the video, but to minor spoil the video.
No, you can say it.
So many people came to gawk at the spectacle and like rally and support and cheer that they actually heated up the ground in and around the cave and caused the limestone to collapse. And that's inevitably what killed him. Was
Really?
how many people came. Like it
Just
became
crushed
like
him a little bit.
it
Yeah.
became like we're talking like thousands of people there that
Mm.
would have normally been there, like walking around and like causing everything to heat up and move and stuff like that. And it inevitably caused the limestone cave to collapse in, and he died.
That
They ended up
sucks.
getting him out, but he was dead by the time they got him out. And like they estimate that they missed him by like 12 hours.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You could not pay me $1 trillion to cave dive.
And I won't spoil the second half of that video. That's like the first half. There's actually more that happens.
Really?
Like after postpartum, but like, or postpartum,
Postmortem.
mortem. After he gave
excuse
birth.
me. Yeah.
I will spoil what happened after he gave birth. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, so the movie's spooky. It got the vibes right, that's for sure.
It was, it definitely is premise is great. Like
I knew
the
nothing
idea
about this movie going into it.
Yeah, same.
I
like the idea of like the thought of like you can't see outside your ship. You know it's there. You can only take intermittent photos, but there's that like sensor that tells you if something's by your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's freaky stuff.
It was really fast, but apparently like the manual when he was reading at one point says that he is suffering UV radiation from
Every
the
time he does
X-ray.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like says like use at own risk.
Maybe that's why he hallucinated.
And he did ask the question like, "Hey, does that affect me? Like, do we?"
They were like, "Nah, you're good."
Like, nah.
And but they are all a bunch of liars.
I know he's
Yeah.
a convict, but like I agree with what's his name, the actor or the character
Simon.
I agree with Simon. Like, yes, I get he's a convict, but you could give him information that would not only make his job better, but would maybe help you more.
Help the mission.
So, like, they could have told him it's an X-ray camera.
Yeah,
that hurts nobody to tell him it's an X-ray camera.
Like, just explain it.
Yeah,
yeah. If you want to lie to him about being the first one down there, it is what it is. Like, that's scummy.
They're like, God, what are the odds he's gonna find the wrecked ship?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, he found it.
he found it.
You know what though? I disagree. Don't tell him he's the first one down there. Be like, hey, if you see a ship here, we need that. Here's the password. Like,
Well,
go
they
free.
didn't know he could have connected to it though.
I don't. Once again, the wires were unplugged because they didn't want him using the computer for some reason, which doesn't make sense because not only he used the computer to download the black box material, he also used the computer to reference photos he had taken to kind of track his process through the ocean. There's no reason I could figure out for him not to have access to the computer.
My guess would be that because the guy before him recorded on it and said they're lying to you. Maybe they were like, "Oh wait, people can record on this," and they just disconnected it.
Delete it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, surely they have a delete button.
Surely
right?
there's a way to put a new hard drive in there. Like delete it.
I don't even know, but
we can build communication that can stretch throughout oceans, but we can't delete.
To be fair, the communication was very plot specific.
Well, yeah, it's like, but it's like you're in a deep blood-filled ocean, which is thicker than water.
yeah. Blood's thicker than water. That's what they say.
Yeah.
My other thing I was going to say earlier, there was a weird B plot about his past on like the space station.
They didn't really do anything with it,
but they do nothing with it. It proposes questions that it doesn't even begin to answer, which sometimes is fine.
It just shows how he got caught.
But I would have liked, so like they keep implying that he's innocent, that he didn't mean for anything to happen, but then they call him like Simon the Butcher. And it's like, okay, did he like kill people? Like, what's going on? Like,
he's becoming Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2 over here.
Where was the space station? What was the thing with the tree keychain? What was why was there an explosion?
My interpretation of it, and this might be wrong, this is what my headcanon I made, was that he was part of like a resistance and he killed people, became Simon the Butcher, and then his little group was like, we're going to blow up the space station. And then he was like, no, I don't want to do that. This is wrong. Too many people will die. Because then there's a line where it's when like everything's going crazy in his mind. And then there's a line where someone says like, oh, Simon the Butcher is now getting cold feet, doesn't want to kill people or something like that. So my thought is that like he killed people and then he didn't want to blow up the ship. They blew up the ship anyways. And then he was the only one that got caught for it.
Maybe.
Was my thought.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like they all did it, and he was guilty by association, and everyone else left him holding the bag.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the guy who was wrong place, wrong time.
I'm a Chekhov's gun believer for the most part. Like, if you're gonna show me that stuff, I actually do something with it. We were driving home, and I pitched. I said, "Imagine this: the movie opens up with a potential flashback. It's like the people on the ship." And like the ship explodes and it frames it to look like he was the one that blew up Eden. And then it fades to black. And then we open up on him going down to the sub. And then as the movie goes on, you show flashbacks to show that he actually didn't want to blow up the ship.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a better way they could have done that.
Yeah. That would have been, I think it would have been more interesting.
Like, what they did, there was some flashbacks, but they were almost
like 10 seconds long.
They were distracting from the plot in not a good way.
It was only thing not in the sub.
Yeah,
really.
The
plot's already like convoluted and we don't know what the heck's going on anyway. We don't need a random flashback in there. Like, be smart with when you're using your flashbacks.
Yeah.
Don't just have one just to have one.
Speaking of the sub, we talked about how cool the sub looked. But like that was like a single like 9,000 pound like set piece that he built. And it was like
it looked good.
It was on like the back of a truck with like hydraulics that moved it around and stuff like that. Super, super cool.
I was wondering how they did that because when he fell, it looked like the ship really shook. Like, it looked like he fell.
Like that looked good. The only time like visual wise, I don't think this movie did well was with some of the camera work when they tried to do like Cloverfield style like shaky cam footage here.
Yeah.
And they did a lot of it.
There was some of the coolest camera work I've seen where there were some shots that were very artsy and creative and like filming through the wires or filming from a weird angle or like my favorite shot in the movie was him reaching out to turn the dial and it was just the close up of his hand.
Yeah, like the really cool angle where he goes.
It was like a macro shot of his hand. That was dope. But then you're right. At the end when all the stuff is happening, it was just like
up close, like what I'm looking
jigger,
at.
Yeah, like jittery. Yeah, I said jigger. My bad. With
Whoa,
a J. With
whoa,
a J.
Whoa.
I'm the racist, huh?
I like the.
Was that like a Jamaican slur? Maybe. I don't know.
Or thingamajigger.
Thingamajigger. I was saying jitter for the record, but
yeah, accident, guys.
Yeah, my bad. Don't cancel me. But yeah, I agree with you, Cole.
I really liked you. I think you missed it. It was in the super fast intro, but the first shot was like stars, and then you saw like the planet's dark, but you see like a circle, and it's just black. Like you see nothing, and then it gets bigger, but it's black, and it covers up the stars. So you can tell it's zooming in, but you see no details. And then you might have walked in at this part, but it's the sub, and then like this door opens up, and you see like the bubbling red.
I saw that.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
That looked really good. Yeah.
Overall, this movie looked really good,
especially for the really, really small budget for a movie.
The single time I don't think this movie looked good was when he was in the like Cthulhu plane chained up and you see the like monster thing.
Eyeball.
See, it wasn't the eyeball at that point. You saw the monster like, and it just was like CG. It looked weird. But see, that was another thing. So like, I thought when he was in the light and we saw the eyeball, I thought that was the light, but yet the monster was there. So that's where, once again, I'm confused. Are they the same? Are they different? Who's who? Is the light good? I don't know.
Yeah. What is the light?
What is the light? I'm fine with not answering what the light is, but I would like to know that the light is implied to be good or bad. Like, give me reasons we're trying to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It got crazy at the end there. Also, honestly, like, for the little bit of CGI, too, the end shot where the ship gets destroyed in the mouth. That looked good. That looked good for like the half second it was there. Yeah, it was really dark and it looked cool.
Like the only time you actually see the monster.
Yeah. There was like, also you said the camera work. There was one part at the end there where it got into the shaky cam stuff, and there was one part where it took me a minute to realize that the teeth were in the ship, and he starts hitting his teeth with the fire extinguisher. I was like, oh, that's the teeth. I couldn't tell because it was shaking so much.
I still didn't realize that was teeth.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
I think so.
Right? I thought that was blood.
I thought, well, there was the blood, and then at one point, like these like bone-looking things come through, and he hits. I was like, "What's happening?" And then it zooms out, and the monster buying his ship. So I
thought it was teeth. Like congealed blood, but maybe it was teeth. That makes it cooler.
There was a lot of the blood. Oh, when he rips his hand off, that looked really good. Whoever did
that's pretty cool.
Prosthetics on that. Ooh, that freaked me out.
Yeah, overall, this movie looked really good.
Makeup, like prop design, stuff like that.
The shaky cam stuff there really wasn't to the very end.
It was only for like 5 minutes at the end, if that.
I'm not going to knock it too much.
When things really got crazy.
Let me ask you guys a visual question here.
Okay.
When Markiplier strips for one scene, he's wearing like a little bralette thing around his shoulders. What was that doing? What is that?
I
don't know.
What is that?
I was too busy looking at his pecs.
So that was like, I feel like that was there just to make his shoulders and chest look really cool. Because it was under his clothes. It wasn't like it was a harness over the clothes to like strap stuff to. Like that was under his shirt. And I was like, what? What is that? What's that doing?
The cool guy outfit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
I thought that was funny. I was chuckling at that. I was like, afterwards, I was like, what does that do?
Yeah. Maybe it's some sub thing, but I don't know. He wasn't really wearing a sub outfit. He was kind of wearing like a Dune looking outfit.
Yeah. His costume was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did vibes were immaculate. Like,
it's a unique vibe.
There's
I
a lot
haven't really
of
seen much like this.
There is a lot of stuff to like about this film. I think it's one of those examples of like the sum is not greater than its parts. Lots of really cool stuff that ended up just becoming like a meh movie. It was fine. Mm-hmm. It was okay. Cole, I think, summarized the movie excellently. Do you remember what you said right as the film was ending?
No.
He goes, well, that was a movie I've seen.
Mhm.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Yep, like I watched it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought of a Ryan George quote towards the end. I was like, oh, so stuff just kind of happening right now. Yeah, stuff just kind of happening. Yeah.
Like really, no rhyme or reason.
No rhyme or reason.
There might be rhyme and reason, but I don't know the rhyme
But
or
I
the
don't know
reason.
the-
Yeah.
I'll say this, and I think this was Markiplier's goal. I'm probably going to go play the game.
Mhm. And I will probably look up a lore video. It made me curious. I'm like, I
I'm
kind of
gonna-
want to know what
I
happened.
want to look and see how. I'm gonna go watch his gameplay of it.
Yeah. Like, you know what? It was a YouTuber doing a passion project with
A
his
game
own
that
money.
he really likes. You gotta
was
respect it.
It was supposed to be a straight to YouTube, kind of straight to DVD sort of situation. I respect that
Yeah.
so much.
I think that's pretty inspirational because, like, I never tried to make a movie. This
Yeah.
guy at least made a movie.
Yeah.
That'd be like
and that's
you-
impressive.
Which I guess is a
Do
little
more than I
different.
do.
And
It'd be like you trying to do Halo over here, but Halo's kind of a bigger thing. But
Yeah.
But like this would be me like making a good Halo project about like a guy trapped in a pelican and like it's decent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah,
a
he-
low budget, really good Halo.
He
in the
did.
Halo universe.
like watching there was a clip where Markiplier went to a random theater and just went at the end. And it was the clip I was talking about where Elena and I know we made fun of him for crying because his acting was okay. And he's not an actor, he's a YouTuber.
Overall, the acting was not abysmal. in
The
this.
YouTube, yeah,
It was
he
a
was
pretty
fine.
solid.
Yeah,
for
He was
a
fine.
low budget.
But watching him cry in that theater and like just become emotional was so awesome.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Like thinking like, yeah, like a really chill, cool YouTuber guy did that.
Yeah.
It was neat.
I don't think he realizes how big he actually is.
I don't think he realized this movie was going to do
Well,
as well.
even
as
like
it
his
did.
Yeah.
YouTube following, like he's just still in disbelief. Like he's like one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet.
Yeah.
And I don't-
he's complained about how much money he makes. Like, he was in an interview. He's like, it's not fair how much money I make. He's like, how much do you make? It's like a stupid amount. Like, for the work I do, it's not fair.
I love YouTubers like
Yeah.
that. Moist Critical's been like that before.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like,
get ready for a
I'm-
jump scare, and then puts his thing up there. He's like, here's how much money I make.
Yeah,
he's like,
and
stop donating to me.
He did streams for a while. I was like, I'm giving my money away. Like,
Yeah.
like people would just type in the chat and say, I need my car booked down. He's like, here's $6,000.
Charlie was giving away a ton of money too, and at one point he was like, "Stop giving me money! Like, stop it!
Yeah.
I have so much money.
I don't need money.
He's like, I'm fine."
Markiplier is making. This is a couple years ago.
Hold up, I'm gonna guess.
This is yearly.
monthly or yearly?
Yearly.
$41 million.
I was gonna say, I'm guessing he probably makes around $500,000 a year. So what would that be? 6 million. I'm gonna guess like $8 million a year.
I think $40 million a year.
38 million. a year.
Wow.
Ooh, I was close. Because Charlie made like 35 million, and he gets more views than him, I think.
You think Markiplier gets more than Moist?
Well, not necessarily, but I think Markiplier does like,
He has more. He has more streams of revenue coming in.
yes.
Really?
Well, he
like how-
uploads.
Not quite like Mr. Beast, but he does a few different.
Well,
things.
see, that's where I think like Charlie does. He has his main channel. He has the other guys, which makes money. He has like a farming thing that he's doing now. He's farms now,
He
which
has
is
a
weird.
farm.
He has a
has
Magic the
soap.
Gathering channel. He has a soap line. He
Yeah.
has a Gamer Sups. It's Gamer Sups like
Yeah.
flavor and like anime waifu girl on there, which I'm probably gonna buy at some point because I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like he has a ton. He has an esports league.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Several. Now
Yeah.
he's talking about his esports leagues are just money holes.
Yeah.
That he's just throwing money away with that.
I think maybe that was just his main channel. That makes sense.
And maybe that, yeah,
$40
like, so I feel like Charlie, in my head, is bigger, but maybe he's
Yeah.
actually not.
I don't know. That's actually tough because I was gonna say, well, Markiplier, I know he does like daily uploads, but I think Critical does like 2 or 3 a day.
But
So-
I don't know if Charlie edits his own. If Charlie edits his own, it's impressive how often he uploads because, yeah, he does do several a day.
day, yeah.
But if he's just recording and sending it off to an editor, it's not that crazy. Let's look at.
Imagine setting up OBS. You play Five Nights at Freddy's. Then 10 years later, you're making $40 million a year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed my chance.
Yep, it's
I'm-
over.
I'm just looking up YouTube subscribers. So Penguin Zero, Most Critical, the big Charles Berger himself, has 17.8 million subscribers.
I think Markiplier is more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Markiplier has.
I'm guessing 25 at least. 25 mil.
Wow. 38.3 million. You're right.
Wow.
He's a big
It's
deal.
a big deal.
I don't really like. I was just saying, I don't really watch Markiplier often, but yeah, I didn't realize how big he was.
He's one of the
That's
OGs.
insane.
Yeah, and some of his videos, like his first Five Nights at Freddy's, the big one that blew up, that has literally, I think, now like over 100 million.
They
views.
gave us
That's
the
crazy.
Gave us
Yeah.
the meme. Is
Yeah.
that the Bond of 87?
Was that the Bite of 87?
I still don't get this joke. I need
Good,
to look it up.
Good meme. Good meme.
Good
Yeah.
meme. It was like a thing in the lore, like in the first game.
People were speculating.
A guy mentions a byte of 87. That's what made like them have to turn the robots off during the day or something. And then
Like a few games later.
it was theorized for a while, and there was a cutscene where a robot bites a kid in the head, and then Markiplier goes, "Was that a bite of 87?" Yeah.
I think the only Markiplier video I've ever like watched naturally, like it popped up on my feed, was he was playing the mortician, mortuary assistant, whatever it is. It's a game where you're in a mortuary, you're doing bodies.
Ooh.
Like that popped up
You're
on
doing
my
what?
feed, and
Awesome.
I watched it and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I went and bought the game, and then the game is so stupid. I can't believe I'm admitting this for like the internet to hear. I went and bought the game because I thought the game looked really cool. And then the game opened with a little dumb warning at the beginning that's like, hey, playing this game can open doors into like other things. If you start experiencing anything weird, please consult like a priest or something like that. And then
What?
that made me mildly uncomfortable. But then the game uses like real life, like demonic symbols in it. And I was like, I'm out. Like I uninstalled the game. I was like, I ain't playing that. Sorry. I did one mission.
That would freak me out.
If you get a demon in your house,
Yeah,
From Markiplier. Yeah.
I
thanks,
did
Markiplier.
one.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to haunt you.
I did one mission, and then after realizing that, like looking it up and Googling and finding out that they were like using like real demon names and real demon symbols and stuff like
yikes.
that, I was like, I'm out. Sorry.
Yikes.
That's freaky.
Uninstall. I think I have like an hour and a half on the game. I was like,
Yeah.
Nope.
I would be out too. I don't blame you at all.
yeah. We need to run this to the Rubric. I have a really funny, spooky story to share later. That was really dumb and goofy. Do you guys have any closing thoughts on the movie?
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
let's run this through.
it's impressive that a dude just made this.
Jonah, let's start at the bottom this time. Why don't you start us off on plot?
You think I'm the bottom?
Well, literally on my list here, it goes me, Cole, you.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, that's
you're not
okay.
the bottom of
You
like.
are the most popular character on the podcast.
I am.
I'd
Is there a
say you
poll?
Easily are the most
I
popular.
guarantee we gotta put a poll up of who's your favorite host
Character.
character. Yeah, yeah. I think you're number one.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I don't
Yeah.
know what our basis is, but thank you.
I
guy,
would
for-
agree with Cole, actually.
Wow.
I think you're
Fan
basically
favorite.
the heart and soul of this podcast, and if you leave, we should just shut it down.
Well, in the past, you said we can replace you.
Yeah, we've also
Well-
we told multiple times like, hey, we replaced the third guy before. We'll place you
We'll
again.
place you
I'll
again,
let
yeah.
you decide which one we're telling the truth on.
Okay.
Just like this movie.
I'll flip a coin. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing again? Plot?
Yes, plot.
Well, I'll say this. I was entertained the whole time, but I didn't know what was happening, which made it more entertaining. So that's why it's kind of tricky. But I'm going to say 3. I didn't think it was bad. Of course, there are some unanswered questions. I think that was intentional. And I also kind of like that I didn't know what was going on. I think if I had more clear-cut answers, I would not have been as entertained or invested. So I'm going to go 3. But also it was kind of like, what am I even watching? But, overall, decent.
I'm trying to figure out, was my lack of understanding from the audio, like, was it the plot? Do I just need to lock in?
I feel like they introduce a lot of things that don't need to be there.
Yeah,
It's bloated.
I'm giving it a 2. And for, like, I think you could have shaved 30 minutes off the film of just random. I get you want to show how tense it is. Like, you want to give an example of how long he's been down there. But you could have done that with like a time lapse and some fade shots rather than just like actually show us.
The middle of the movie is the best part. Like when he's
lost.
When
he's lost in the
gets
cave.
disconnected. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like, yes, they could have.
Act 1 and Act 3, terrible, in my opinion.
I wouldn't say
Dang.
they're terrible, but like I have way too many questions that I feel like I need answered and to enjoy the film. There's sometimes it's all right to leave stuff unanswered, but too many things. So I'm going to go 2 for too many things.
I'm also 2.
Okay.
Just a lot of unanswered things. Very confusing plot. Maybe I'll go after I check the game out. Maybe I'll understand it more. Who knows?
I was worried I was being harsh. All right, Cole, let's go backwards this week. Cole, start us off with acting.
I'll go 4. I think good. Markiplier, yeah, he had some like off moments, but I think everyone else did pretty good. Like good enough where it's not going to like tank it to a 3, but it's still not getting that 5 though. I'm going to be fair on that one. It was good for him not being an actor. I'll give him credit on that. You good?
Oh, wait, it's Jonah. I was trying to think which way to go.
Pure
Well, I was
silence for a
starting to
second
think of
there.
my answer, and then, I had like a brain fart. Jonah acting?
You don't
Would
write
it
these
be,
down
would it be me,
before.
or would it go?
Well, we went you, then me, then Cole. So this time it'd be Cole, then you, then me.
Okay,
And the next time it'd be me, then Cole, then you.
Sure.
I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
Like Cole said, I mean, for the, I thought Marky Poo did a good job. There just wasn't a lot of other actors. You hear their voice. I thought they did decent. You got Troy Baker. I'd say 4, 2.
Okay.
I'm between 4 and 3, but I want to be friendly.
I'm between 2 and 3. I think the voices over the radio were fine. I think Markiplier was okay, sometimes leaning poor. Whenever he tries to get emotional and angry, I feel like you could tell he's, how do I say this? You could tell he's acting. Like sometimes a good actor, you don't think about the fact they're acting.
Yeah.
I could tell Markiplier was trying really hard to act.
Well, it's tough when you see it's Markiplier up there.
He's kind of funny.
Well, to be fair, I
Yeah.
don't really watch Markiplier. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm
Yeah.
watching this as like, I basically don't know this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Like,
nothing like that when he plays the games.
Ooh.
yeah, like I think he was fine. Leaning bad occasionally. The other people were fine. I'm gonna go 3. The acting was okay. It was okay. There was a couple moments that were really rough,
Respectable.
but I don't think I'm gonna take off an entire point for that. So, all right. So now it'll be me, and then Cole, then you.
Okay.
All right,
Sure,
got
why
it,
not?
got it. I don't
Sure.
know. Listen, we wing it here on this podcast.
Yeah.
Audio 2. I almost want to go 3 because I almost went 1. Like full transparency.
Whoa.
Dang.
There wasn't really much. There was a little bit of original soundtrack. The audio through the speakers was really hard. There was one time that like a Mick Gordon-esque like soundtrack, kind of like the guitar
When he's
kicked in,
turning, yeah.
and that was really cool.
Mhm.
Give me more of that.
Mhm.
Like I think the music could have been a little spookier. The you know what? Now I'm thinking about
ambient music.
the X-ray sounded nice. There was some ambient spooky stuff. I'll go 3. I 3 is normal, right?
Yeah, sure.
3 is like normal, but if you have like a lot of really good and some poor, I think
can
you
meet in the
even out to
middle.
3. Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of serviceable, 1 or 2 good things, and then I hated the speaker mixing. I couldn't understand like half the words they were saying.
Yeah.
So I almost want to knock it down for that. This is hard.
Better than Tenet.
Come back to me. I'm going to think. I'm really considering going down to a 2.
Come back to me. Huh.
Come back to
Wow.
me. I'm really considering going down to a 2. I want to hear what you guys have to say about audio. Cole,
I'm going 3 personally.
okay.
I don't think it was like abysmal. I mean, it's the soundtrack that was there was just a lot of ambient noise. I think that works well for it. You don't need a lot on this one. I think, yeah, X-Ray sounded great. The submarine sounded like any little clicks and clacks and beeps and boops and all that sounded good.
Okay.
For me, same reason. Like I think I agree with what you said about the speakers. Sometimes like, what are they saying? So like,
Adds to the vibe though.
if I'm separating them, yeah. If the speakers would get like a 2, other sound effects and the submarine and the X-ray would get a 4. I'm going to meet in the middle and go 3.
You swayed me. I'll go 3.
Yeah.
You're right. The clicking, like when he's turning the dial.
Everything
and,
sounded
like,
good.
The beeping.
You're
the-
right. There was a lot of really good Foley stuff that I need to give it some credit. You're right. Okay.
I agree with the speakers though.
I'm going to meet in the middle and go 3. Not worth punishing it over the speakers super hard.
This is a random thought, but do you remember in Alien Romulus when they had the character that gives the most important expository dialogue, like the most important information? Hey, you blood talking like this the whole time, man. You don't let this go up in the space. And I was like, all right. That's all I had to say. I just remember that. When we were
All right.
talking
I actually
about it, yeah.
rewatched that the other day, and that movie still holds up really well. I love that film.
I liked it. I liked the
I
movie too.
loved that
That's a
movie.
good one.
That
Yeah, it
was
a good time.
one of my favorite Alien movies.
Yeah.
Like, if not my favorite Alien movie. It's hard to beat 2, but like that one was really good.
Mhm.
So yeah. All right, Jonah, we're back to you. Visuals.
For a low budget movie, it looked really good. I'm going to say, personally, it looks really good. You have to keep in mind the price. If you keep that in mind, I would say 4.
4. You know what? I don't even have to keep in mind the price. I think it's incredible they made the movie look this good. without even knowing. Once I know how low the cost was, then it's even better. I think this movie looked amazing. That is this movie's the vibes were this movie's strongest point.
Yeah.
The blood. Awesome. So cool. He made the joke when he was doing his video. I watched a little clip afterwards where he was showing off like how it was built in the hydraulics. They're like, how much does the thing weigh? And he's like, dry, 9,000 pounds. And I love that he had to state that.
Yeah.
Like they used so many gallons of blood. The costume looked great. The set design was incredible. If you go back and look at footage from the game and then look at how him and David and whoever else on the set reimagined what that would look like for real instead of a video game, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
The lighting effects, some of the camera work itself is really good. I almost want to give it a 5. I think it's missing that like thing to bring it up to like.
Missing some sauce. Forget it.
Nope, go ahead.
I can't talk. It says it missing those wowzers.
Yeah.
There's some wowzer shots, but not quite a
like
5.
The CG was a little iffy. I would have loved to have realized that those were teeth at the end. You know, like the jittery camera at the end kind of brings it down a little bit. It's missing just a little bit to get
5 minutes though, and a 2-hour movie.
So though, it's not enough to get a 5 from me, but it was. I think the visuals are the best part of this film.
Yeah, vibes were immaculate.
Cole,
I'm gonna go 5.
Okay,
fair.
Like you said, vibes immaculate. The shaky cam stuff, I thought about if it was gonna be a 4 or not. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna knock it for 5 minutes at the end there.
Yeah.
Like overall, it was consistently good throughout the whole movie. I'll give it credit there.
This is so off topic.
He swayed me. I'm gonna go 5.
You're going 5?
Yeah.
He has not swayed me. I'm keeping it.
Change my mind.
I'm keeping
the
4.
Slayer.
Just off tangent question here. Is there a movie that you've watched that you would consider the visuals a 5 on just out of the gate? Because I feel like visuals, it's hard to give a 5. Like I don't give those as often as I give.
28 years later, Bone Temple.
I gave that one a 5. Yeah, it had some really cool shots.
Like that we've done, or just
Wait,
in general?
no, I didn't give that one a 5. I gave audio a 5 on that.
You gave audio a 5.
Dune would be a 5.
Dune, I agree.
Modern
But
Star
also,
Wars.
I'm thinking like in terms of what this movie is.
Yes.
Yeah. I was thinking of like a similar Villeneuve. I was thinking of Blade Runner, the new
Blade
one.
Runner, that'd be a 5.
The newest Blade Runner, I think, is my favorite visually appealing movie.
What was the budget on Blade Runner 2049?
A lot.
Like,
I guarantee it's more than $3 million.
oh no, I am not comparing the two by any means. I was just
Yeah.
curious. I'm sitting here. I was like, for 5 for me has to do like
What are
you
your
called it-
singers? Yeah.
Like, yeah, it has to have the sauce or something like that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
So,
what?
I thought this had the sauce.
Just had some sauce.
Yeah.
I really,
What this
I really
movie
like the
is-
moon at the beginning. I like the going in the ocean. I like the fish shot at the end. Spider-Verse, another one, be a 5.
Yeah, the weird CG with the flesh monster in the other plane dealt off
The 10 seconds there.
for it's enough. Like
In
and
Eyeball
then
World,
the jittery camera, and then
I respect it for.
felt like
I
it was
was
just-
4.
it was just missing being perfect or
I
like
was
exceptional.
once a 4.
Yeah. And then final category, Cole, it's for you. Start us off. Enjoyment.
2.
2.
I didn't like this movie really. I probably won't rewatch it. Maybe I will after I see what this game's about. Maybe I'll give it another shot. But I really I didn't have any expectations going into it. But also I'm just like, I really didn't like that as much as I thought I was going to.
It's valid. Jonah.
I'm gonna say 3. Kind of similar to what Cole said. I didn't know anything about this either going into it. So when stuff started going crazy and I had no idea what was happening, I was pretty interested. But also it's kind of tricky because at the same time you don't know what's going on, so you're not super invested because you don't know what's happening. So it's kind of a tricky line. But I was entertained decently throughout the whole time. I think like I said, maybe if I got a few more like aha answers, maybe it would be a little higher. But 3, I was entertained.
Yeah, I'm with Cole on this one. 2, it wasn't bad. Definitely, I feel like it was like a step below meh. I probably will not rewatch this unless we're playing a video game and the boys want to put a movie on the side monitor. I might throw it on that point in time. It was just okay. It was all right.
The vibes carry. The vibes are great.
The vibes are great.
The direction is fantastic.
Enjoyment. It's the first time in a hot second I found myself in a theater being like, this is long. Like, One Battle After Another. Never really felt how long that movie was. Avatar.
This gave me the same feeling as One Battle After Another.
Did it? Yeah.
They're pretty much the same plot.
For me, I did. Yeah, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the weight of One Battle After Another.
I enjoyed this just about as much as I enjoyed One Battle After Another.
The
Really?
new Avatar.
I like that one way more.
I didn't feel the weight of that. Like this movie, I was like, how much longer is left on this? Like, are we wrapping it up? Like, a couple different times.
Make an argument this looked a little better than One Battle After Another. But,
Looked? Nah, man.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's crazy. You must be baiting.
It's in special effects, but like.
Now in shots,
But
and
shot
music.
composition and stuff like that. No, One
Listen,
Battle
I'm
After Another
saying,
takes it.
give Markiplier $3 million in a dream, and he can outdo Leonardo DiCaprio and his friends.
But see, like,
I don't
okay,
know.
One Battle After Another, like that to me is more of like a 4 or a 5, and I'd still even probably only give that a 4
For visuals?
for visuals. Yeah, so like even as well made as that was. So
Yeah.
like
That's definitely not like a Dune. But Dune has more special effects, so it's kind of tricky.
Dune is just
I don't even remember what I gave One Battle
Denis
After Another.
Villeneuve is in a league of his own,
Yeah.
or however you say his French name.
Any of the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, that's like a 5 for me. Oh, I hit the mic, guys. Sorry.
That's all right.
Especially Last Jedi. Like, meme aside, visually, that one is stunning when they're on the salt planet at the end. That has wowzers.
The Salt Planet was maybe the coolest looking shot in Star Wars. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I got to give you credit there. Absolutely.
Wars history.
And goofy plot bugs aside, when Holo does ram those ships,
That was cool.
looks just on a visual
Looks really cool.
standpoint,
No,
looks
I'll
great.
give you
Yeah,
credit
yeah.
there. No, I'll give that to you. Maybe that one's a 5.
Yeah.
All right. So that puts me at a 56, Cole at a 64, Jonah at a 72, bringing our total score for this movie to a 64%, putting this, a solid middle of the road.
D.
It passes,
Barely.
but it needs some work. Yeah, this is the first revision. Maybe Markiplier would. I think it'd be funny if he puts out Iron Lung 2, but it's actually the same movie, just they do it again.
But they tweak it. Iron Lung 1.1.
Yeah, there you go.
Took me a while to get to saying that.
So makes this our worst movie of the season so far by 1 point. We gave Mercy a 65 when it was said and done. So
I thought this Mercy was leagues better than this movie.
I agree, which is weird how this rubric shakes out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Mercy was significantly better all the way around, especially in enjoyment. So it's kind of weird how this works out sometimes. But yeah, Mercy got 1 point better.
It's true because I also almost respect this movie more because it had such a smaller budget.
Oh,
than
for
Mercy.
sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah.
trying not to let that affect my score.
Yeah,
I'm keeping
yeah.
it in the back of my mind for sure.
Just like objectively,
Yeah.
personally.
Stuff coming up, guys. We
Send Help.
It's in hell.
what is it?
Send Help.
Send Help looks really good. I think I'd like to go see that this week. I wanted to go see Scarlet, but nowhere in here showing it.
Did you look at Harrisburg?
I did. I looked on Fandango and it said not being shown in the US, which I know is a lie because we saw an ad for it like 2 days ago.
I don't know if we could even do it, but Cinemark and Paducah usually plays anime movies.
Maybe I would.
Yeah.
If it was showing on a weekend where we could go up and do that, we couldn't go do it this week. I'm out of town on Saturday. It'll probably be out of theaters. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll hit that one when it hits the home theaters.
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
And if not, is what it is. Is what it is. I would like to go see Sin Help. I think that looks really good. I've heard it's like Sam Raimi's like second best movie.
Yeah.
And then when does that They Will Kill You come out?
March.
I have no idea.
So a few weeks. Something. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is soonish, I think.
Oh, is that the AI one?
Yes.
Yes, I really want to go see that.
That looks
one
fun.
too. I thought that one with Kiri and Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah, that looks fun. That's a while, though. That was like September, I think.
Was it?
No, maybe not that long. It wasn't
They
super
didn't give a
close.
date yet on that one.
They didn't. Oh, that looked fun, though.
That looked very fun. It
Yeah.
didn't look good. It looked fun.
It looked fun.
It looked fun, and I think I
Sounds
prefer
great.
that.
We got
Disclosure.
That looks really good, too. Yeah, every time I see a trailer, I like it more.
Did you catch the new Super Bowl trailer for it?
No.
They
Well,
showed
we
some-
did. We kind of did. I was paying
They
attention.
showed some stuff in the trailer that I wish they had. It's another
Mm-hmm.
case of like I shouldn't have watched a trailer.
Yeah.
New Mario movie trailer looked dope though.
Yeah, that was a brief one. I'm excited.
Yoshi was not voiced by Donkey still.
No, sounds like Yoshi, which is I didn't think they would do. I thought it was going to be like Whoopi Goldberg or something.
LeBron James.
That was the joke. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is this Thursday.
Oh,
Or Friday.
Hey.
Oh, I played the trailer, guys. Sorry.
that's right. I'm
Friday, 13th.
I could go see some Thursday. I could go see some Thursday. So do a double feature Thursday evening.
Maybe
Maybe. All right. Hey, I
double
think
feature. What's the other one?
Send Help.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we should do Send Help first just because it's probably going to leave theaters.
Yeah, it's been out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
been out
But
there
I
for a bit now.
really want to catch that one.
It
for
looks cool.
sure.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the trailer for that?
I have not.
It
Looks
fun.
really good. So maybe we'll go pull it up after this. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. I was gonna say we're coming up an hour and a half here. Let's wrap this one up. Like and share this with your friends. Please
and subscribe.
Like and
Markiplier
subscribe.
would say.
Hit that bell and that notification icon. How does Markiplier end his videos?
I don't know. He starts with "Hello, my name is Markiplier."
And then how's he end?
Do you want me to look him up?
Like goodbye, my name is Markiplier.
That would make sense. Hang on, let me look up Marky Poo. It'll be fast, guys.
I just want you to know. I don't want you to look it up because that would be dumb. I want you to guess how Markiplier ends his videos.
Okay,
we're gonna end it. This is gonna be the last thing people hear.
Mark and Ply, my gentlemen. Markiplier is my name. Subscribe.